If you listen to this sound, it probably sounds kind of underfull, hollow. You probably would associate this with a kind of falsetto-y kind of sound. Probably, right? People often do. This hollow quality is not because of some kind of inherent change in mechanism in the voice. It is because the size and the weight of the voice are not in balance. So what I'm going to do is get smaller. And you're going to hear that these two sort of features of the voice line up. And they're gonna sound a lot less falsetto-y. So if I start here, hello, 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 hello. Now that I'm smaller, it probably just sounds like a normal, typical sound. Am I changing mechanism when I go here? Hello, 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 hello? Probably not. I'm just finding a balance of the sound that's a little bit different. Hello, 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 hello. So when people bring that sound to really, really high levels, in terms of pitch, right? If I start with, oh, darling, and my size is really large, and my weight is really light, oh, darling, please believe me, I'll never do you no harm. That's going to sound ridiculous. Sounds unbalanced. If instead I go, oh, darling, right? Suddenly the weight and the size are much more in line. Please believe me, I'll never do you no harm. Believe me when I tell you, I'll never do you no harm. I'll never do you no harm. Is the difference that I'm in a different mechanism, that suddenly I'm in chest? No. The difference is I'm larger. And so it makes the discrepancy between the size and the weight suddenly more noticeable. The same thing happens at the C5, right? When you told me if I'm super light, this is going to clip like crazy. If I'm super light, when you told me, sounds fake, sounds falsetto, sounds head voicey, whatever you want to call it. It's not actually a different mechanism. And you can hear, because I'm going to go, when you told me, when you told me, you knew me anymore. Right? So that shift isn't necessarily some kind of change that happens because of mechanics or changing, or because suddenly you're in a different mode of speech. You're from head voice into chest voice, or from chest voice into head voice. It's happening because the balance in the sound has shifted. So focus less on like, oh, that's falsetto and it's fake, and more on, can I just get a better balance of size and weight, a balance that's more to my liking aesthetically.